The morning sun filters through the curtains, but you're already awake. The alarm didn't need to sound because you've trained yourself to rise before it. This is the first unspoken upgrade, the quiet elimination of dependency. No fanfare, no announcement. You simply cut out the need for external prompts to start your day. The Stoic doesn't boast about discipline, they live it. There was a time when complaints slipped easily from your lips. Traffic, weather, the slow pace of the coffee line, each irritation had a voice. Now, those words dissolve before they're spoken. You've excised complaining without declaring it. The energy once spent on vocalizing frustration is redirected into action or acceptance. The Stoic knows that complaining is a leak in the reservoir of resolve. Social media once held a grip on your attention. Scrolling was a reflex, a mindless habit. Then, one day, it wasn't. No dramatic deletion, no self-congratulatory post about digital detox. You just stopped. The silence left in its wake became space for better things, books, reflection, the kind of deep work that doesn't seek applause. The Stoic doesn't announce their upgrades, they embody them. You used to explain yourself constantly. Every decision, every preference, every no came with a justification. Now, you let your choices stand on their own. Not every boundary needs a defense. The Stoic understands that over-explaining is a form of seeking validation, and validation is a crutch. Gossip used to feel harmless, even entertaining. But over time, you noticed how it drained you, how it turned conversations into currency. Without making a show of it, you step back. When others trade in rumors, you listen or leave, but you don't contribute. The Stoic knows that words are either useful or they're noise. There was a period when you measured success by visibility. If it wasn't seen, did it even matter? Now, you work in the shadows. The progress no one witnesses is often the most meaningful. The Stoic builds in silence, letting results speak when the time is right. Fear of missing out once dictated your choices. Events, trends, invitations, you said yes to avoid the ache of exclusion. Now, you decline without guilt. The Stoic isn't afraid of missing out, they're afraid of wasting time. You've stopped waiting for motivation. Action comes first, inspiration follows. The old version of you lingered in hesitation, but the upgraded version moves. The Stoic doesn't debate with inertia. Apologies used to spill out for things that weren't your fault. Sorry was a reflex, a way to shrink yourself. Now, you reserve it for when it's earned. The Stoic doesn't apologize for existing. Comparing yourself to others was a habit you didn't even notice until it was gone. The moment you stopped measuring your life against theirs, you gained something rare, peace. The Stoic competes only with who they were yesterday. You've abandoned the need to have the last word. Arguments are no longer about winning but about understanding, or walking away. The Stoic knows that silence is often the sharpest rebuttal. Perfectionism once paralyzed you. Now, you embrace the good enough and ship the work. The Stoic understands that done is better than perfect. You've cut out the habit of rehearsing pain. Imagining worst-case scenarios used to be a mental pastime. Now, you deal with problems when they arrive, not in advance. The Stoic prepares but doesn't pre-suffer. The need to be liked used to shape your actions. Now, you prioritize respect, starting with your own. The Stoic knows that integrity outlasts popularity. You've stopped clinging to old identities. The person you were 5 years ago doesn't dictate who you are today. The Stoic shed skins without ceremony. There was a time when boredom terrified you. Now, you see it as a gift, a blank canvas for creativity or contemplation. The Stoic doesn't fear empty spaces. You've let go of the illusion of control. Not everything is yours to manage, and that's fine. The Stoic focuses on their sphere of influence and releases the rest. Regret used to be a constant companion. Now, you either fix what's fixable or accept what's not. The Stoic doesn't dwell in the past, they learn from it. You've stopped announcing your goals. The work doesn't need an audience. The Stoic lets actions accumulate in silence. And when the day ends, you don't tally victories or defeats. You rest, knowing that unspoken upgrades compound over time. The Stoic doesn't need recognition, they're too busy becoming.